Now playing Music History on a High Note podcast.
Wow. It has been a sad fucking couple of weeks in the music industry.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad. It's been pretty bad and sad.
Welcome to Music History on a High Note. It is Ericas.vinyl, and today's episode we're going to be touching on a couple things that have happened the past couple weeks. Mainly, it's going to be talking about the musicians who have passed, which there have been three relatively bigger name ones. One of them being like one of the biggest names in music of all time.
Yes.
Like a name that even the younger generations know, like it's a household name still to this day.
Yeah, it's pretty recognizable. Very recognizable,
the first one I'm going to talk about, we're going to touch upon is, how do you pronounce his name?
Oh yeah, heads up. I have not really been keeping up with news. So one of them, the big one, I obviously know who passed.
Yes.
But the other ones, I don't believe I know yet. So this will all be news to me as well as,
All right. So this name, friends, please don't yell at me for butchering it because I'm not very good with pronouncing anything, even in my own only native language. Chuck Mangione. He's a really big jazz trumpeter. Like, I have a bunch of his records in my inventory, and I think I've only ever sold one of them, and they're not like, they're like $2-3 records.
I was gonna say, this name sounds familiar, but I don't quite know him.
Like the slightest little bit, right?
Yeah, so just at least a little bit.
Okay.
How old was he?
He was 84. 84, holy shit.
Wow.
I did not realize he was that old. All right. The next one I know you will 100% recognize, especially because she lived long enough to see her music hit the charts one last time before she passed away because of none other than TikTok, Connie Francis.
Connie Francis. Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm really bad at names, so let me
Her song has been going viral. The Pretty Little Baby.
That's her?
Mm-hmm.
That's the song I've been having stuck in my head.
I apologize for that terrible singing, by the way, everybody.
Pretty little baby. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head. Oh wow. And she was how old?
Old.
Do you know? 87. How long was the previous one? 84? Did we say? He was. Oh wow. And then 87. Oh, she died in Florida.
Oh no shit, for real?
Yeah, it says died in Broward Health North.
Pompano Beach.
Or some type of beach.
Where is Pompano Beach? Oh,
she was
Fort
only
Lauderdale. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, she was so little.
Nearby Hillsboro. Oh, Hillsboro. Ooh. Oh my. So that's not even that far. That's crazy.
Wow. That's wild.
Whoa.
And
okay.
Sorry, I'm like looking up this random stuff and it says everybody's somebody's fool. Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Is that? I'm thinking somebody else. No, I'm thinking no, that's a different song. That's one of the. Okay, well I'll look that up later. But okay, who's next?
I'm gonna make this statement, and I know this is probably going to be slightly controversial, depending on who hears this and whose opinion is going to be thrown out there. We've lived through like some big musicians' deaths: Prince, Tom Petty, Whitney Houston. But this death has not made such a cultural and worldly impact, I feel, since Michael Jackson, and that's the death of Ozzy Osbourne.
Wait, wasn't it 4 people who passed?
I don't know who the fourth person is. I couldn't figure it out.
Okay, no, you're good. So yeah, Ozzy Osbourne. All right, let's talk about this because this has clearly been really big news lately. Obviously for good reason.
I mean, so I've never seen the Osbournes, the old reality show. I've been watching it for the first time. Like before you called, I was watching it. It's on Pluto.
Okay. Oh, is it really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
where I saw it. Okay. Um, I remember, I don't know if I ever saw a clip or something, but I remember hearing about it as a kid, but it's one of those things that I totally forgot about. Um,
So I
oh,
will be
I know who the other
completely
one
honest.
is.
Who
Sorry.
is it?
It wasn't a musician. It was Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yeah, that's not
He passed.
noteworthy, especially for this podcast.
Also, I would just like to point something out. Don't come for me. But I did not know that Ozzy was the front man for Black Sabbath. I
Yeah. Well, he
I'm
was
not
one
very
of
good at
them
the but well, okay, so he was one of them, but and he passed away at
until he got kicked
76.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, there's something in my eye. Hold on.
you're good.
You know when you get like a hair, like a hair on your eyelash that's like
Harold.
obstructing your vision.
Yeah, no, I got you.
But yeah, no. So, and what I mean by my statement, what I mean is that, like when Prince died, obviously was a big deal and everything, and all that, Tom Petty died, when Whitney Houston died. And even so, when Michael Jackson died, social media wasn't really as dominant as it is now. And you
Right.
still saw MTV going back and playing all of his music videos. VH1 was playing all of his music videos. All you saw was people doing different like documentaries and videos about him on different channels and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what we're seeing with Ozzy now, especially because of the fact that he literally did basically a public funeral 2 weeks before that.
Yeah. I saw I read this thing yesterday where it was a TikTok and the girl's like, Ozzy, the fact that he put it in his will, he updated it being like Sharon has to receive black roses every week for the rest of her life. That was insane. And then in the comments looking at it and somebody commented saying it's wonderful how wonderfully done he kind of made his departure in the sense that he pretty much like he closed all all loose ends, I guess is what they said.
He
But the
tied up all
man,
loose ends.
yeah, there we go. Thank you. But the man literally, you're right. It's like it was his own funeral, and he just went all out. It was crazy.
But you
Like,
know what I hate? So, because there's obviously the conspiracy theorists and online, well, I say everybody, most of the community automatically jumped to saying they thought it was assisted suicide. The fact that the family had to come out to the public and say they tried to revive him for 2 fucking hours. How horrifying is it to have to come out and publicly say that because of the fact that your family is being they're being like watched under a microscope because of this, especially with everything, especially because of how huge that final concert was. And let me double check to make sure that I know how much.
yeah, that was
So hold on. So the back to the beginning, the last concert raised $190 million for charity for Parkinson's research. Nobody there made a goddamn dime. It was all donated.
it's amazing. That's
And of
like
course,
honestly,
you've got all the people that are like, well, he did this and past that, with the animals, with like the bats. And then I don't know if you ever heard the story with the interview where he admitted in the 80s he was in such a drug fueled rage that he shot 17 of his cats. And then Sharon found him bloody under the piano with a shotgun and a knife. Like that's an
shit.
actual
I had no idea.
story. And that's one of the things that made him like kind of turn his life around when it came to like the drugs and stuff, like in certain aspects, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
yeah,
he
yeah, yeah,
ended
yeah.
up
Like,
like trying to become he worked at PETA at one point. Fucking PETA put a memorial post out for him. And he bit the head off of a fucking bat.
that's crazy. This man literally said, "Let me fix all this because
Kermit
I
the
done
Frog
fucked
made a
up."
memorial post about him on social media.
Oh,
Was it? I mean, no, I think it was Kermit or Elmo. It was a Muppet. A Muppet
yeah.
made a post about it.
I'm up. I'm up in it. Oh man. Yeah, he just you could just easily tell that he was like very like either inspirational to people, because I know like what's been circulating a lot, like young blood, um, and how right because it's young blood who performed a song at his
Yeah, I've never heard of him before.
I've heard the name, but
Yeah,
I've never listened to him. And then after that, I kind of
I thought
watched
he
a
was
couple
a. Is
clips.
he a rapper?
No, 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 no.
He's not a
Have you seen
rapper.
you haven't seen a photo?
Oh no, I know what he looks like. A Timu. Andy, whatever his name is from Black Veil Brides.
I
Or
don't
he
know what
kind of looks like when Ian Gallagher dyed his hair black in Shameless.
Ian Gallagher. I didn't know he dyed his hair black. I'm still finishing Shameless, so um
This was in like season 3 or 4.
no way. This had been way
Mm-hmm.
later. I might
Mm-mm.
have watched that season. Ian?
Mm-hmm.
I might have to watch this. But anyways, back to
Wait, hold
this.
on, hold on. Hey Siri, what season did Ian Gallagher dye his hair in Shameless? Season 4, episode 7. I was on the nose. Season 4. What? I've seen
Hold on.
that show so many goddamn times.
Ian Gallagher. Oh, wait. I don't remember why he did that.
Because he was on the run. Or he was thinking about going on the run with Mickey.
Season 4. I watched that season. I don't know. You know what? We'll figure that out later.
Irrelevant.
Sorry. Yeah.
Youngblood looks like when Ian Gallagher dyed his hair black in Shameless season 4. I
Um,
digress.
I can kind of see what you're saying, but regardless, yeah, he just seemed one very like fond of Ozzy. He was very respectful. He just was very like I don't know. There
Ozzy
was some like a
adores
good
him.
feeling. Yeah, which means he seems like a cool dude. I don't, but he is more. I think it's like rock pop style, or I have to look up what type of music.
I'll
But
have to
anyways,
look. I haven't heard enough people talk about him until this.
exactly English. He's an English singer, so he's 27. He was. What year were you born?
96. We were born the same year.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, so he was born 1 year after us. Um, that's weird. It's crazy. He's a rock artist. Who is young blood to Ozzy Osbourne? Youngblood considers Ozzy Osbourne a mentor and close friend, referring to him as family.
Yeah,
Uh,
Ozzy gifted him this cross necklace, and then backstage at the Back to
yeah.
Beginning show, Youngblood gifted him a special one he had made too.
Oh. Oh yeah,
Which I
Ozzy
think
and
is fucking
Sharon were in the
adorable.
music video. Yeah, I think that's really cool. Like that's a really neat thing. And I saw a clip where he went up to him and he was just very he was very sweet to Ozzy. I gotta say. He was very sweet the way he
Hmm.
was like um connecting with him and everything. But
You know, I saw a video on TikTok the other day of him in Japan performing
Ozzy?
Youngblood.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Youngblood. And so in Japan, at the beginning, because it was at a festival, at the beginning of his performance, there's a guy in Japanese who's saying, "This next performer is going to encourage you to mosh and to sing loudly, and we are going to encourage you not to do that." and he got them all to mosh.
In Japan?
I'm gonna add the clip in to
Okay.
this.
Okay, yeah. Oh man. That's
But
crazy.
I literally, as I was watching it, and I'm like, no way. And like he
Youngblood?
literally, where he got them all to be quiet, 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 roar the crowd, like he orchestrated their movements. I was like, what the fuck?
That
Like he
is
had Freddie
so cool.
Mercury kind of stage presence.
Yeah. Wow. Good for him.
Yeah.
Man, I want to look that up. I need to find that clip. That is so cool. See, that's what an artist needs to be. It's funny. I know this is like totally off topic, but I think it's funny talking about like his stage presence and then that whole thing that's been going around about Justin Timberlake.
Oh my, where he's like, I, and I,
I got this.
that shit fucking, bro.
People have grabbed that and just like rolled with that shit. Oh man.
Okay, I'm gonna send you this video real quick of this. I want you to watch it in
Is
real
this
time so that way you can respond to this.
is this
This is
the
this is the Youngblood Japan video.
okay, cool.
And so like with I'm gonna edit it in right now so
Okay.
that way the viewers can also see who haven't. But this shit is I'm gonna rewatch it again. It's fucking crazy.
All right. Pulling it up.
So
Okay,
yesterday
that's a
in
different
Japan, I was told I wasn't allowed to encourage people to sing or mosh at the shows.
次のアーティスト大阪でのライブを見る個人的に心配の声は出さずに、もしとライブは
Here's what happened.
Crowd surf.
You know, that's exactly. Dude, this boy has stage presence.
Right?
I'm
Like
very impressed
to
by
be
that. Like, I
able
don't know
to
his
get
music,
a
but
whole to be able to get a whole fucking like arena in Japan where like literally quiet and
that's
respect and like boundaries
wild.
are what they're known for.
Yeah, exactly. And he, damn, and it wasn't just like a small mosh pit. It was like
That was fucking huge. And he was
yeah, they
crowd
were.
surfing on them all.
When I saw that, I was like, he really like, man, he's the only one I've seen that could pull off like short school shorts like that since why do I Angus Young from
Yo, that or it was giving Gerard Way vibes for me.
okay. I just, oh man, I dig it. You know what I think about him? I think he's his own, like, he's not afraid to be himself. He just seems like he's like, I'm just gonna do what I want to do,
I
like, make me happy.
I
And he,
just
like,
hope
legit cares about music.
I just hope, I mean, and not that it fucking matters because what does it matter? I'm never gonna fucking meet him, but I just hope he ends up being like a genuinely decent human being
Yeah.
because excuse me, musicians like that are that talented but but are also shitty human beings, it fucking disgusts me. And like I
Yeah.
can sometimes separate music from a musician, but like knowing a musician is so shitty, it just I don't know, I guess it just kind of makes it not as good
It
for me
does
anymore.
suck. Yeah, like I've had that happen to me before. Like I've had music that I'm like, I could listen to this for hours, but then you find out stuff about who wrote it or who sings it, and you're just like, well, okay. That sucks.
Kind
But
of like Brendan Urie and Panic at the Disco.
why? What happened with him?
A lot of transphobic comments at shows, and also, you know, also along with a lot of, and this is all alleged. He's never spoken out against these allegations, but also, you know, the underage girls backstage at his shows back in the
No,
day.
that's disgusting.
Yeah, and a lot of those band fucking the singer of Issues, bro. Straight pedophile. Yeah, they kicked him out of the fucking band.
Fuck those guys.
That was a
Fuck
long
those
time ago.
people. What the hell?
Which really sucks because their cover of Justin Bieber's Boyfriend is so fucking fire.
They have to fucking ruin it by being shitty. Ugh.
Listen, that Bad Wolves. Bad Wolves is another example. Although, and they kicked out like Tommy Vex, the lone wolf. They kicked him out of the band because he is a audaciously shitty human being and was making the band look bad. And like literally their cover of Zombie by the Cranberries that has helped like maintain money for Dolores's family for the rest of their lives. But he is so shitty it ruins it.
But okay, we can agree though that we're glad that the bands aren't just like putting up with it. They're like whatever. Like they actually are like get out.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I mean, at that point, it's either you get rid of them or you get rid of your fucking career. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, there's going to be
Yeah,
the
that's
people
fair.
that don't give a shit and are going to still support them. I mean, for fuck's sake, Chris Brown. I rest my case.
Yes.
He is still selling out
Case
shows.
rested. Yeah. Or
And he has a tattoo of Rihanna's mangled
look at
face
Travis
on
Scott.
his body.
People suck, man. These people genuinely suck. I feel like we really drifted.
I was about to say, well, we got really off topic there.
Also, I just want to say real quick, even though it's been over a month, it's been over a month now. Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys.
Yo! That literally, I looked down and I was like,
yeah,
what?
Yeah. It's wild. Yeah, he was. He passed in June 11th. So yeah, a little over a month ago.
Only June? Oh my God. I thought it was longer than that.
Yeah, it felt longer, and then I realized that sometimes time is just weird. Yeah, he was 82 years old, but another one.
Yeah. Johnny Tilston passed earlier this year.
Johnny Tilston, hold up. I have to look at his.
I have a signed album to me of his, and then I found one in the wild one time.
Oh, snap. Okay, yeah.
And I didn't realize it was signed until I brought it home.
Oh, he passed from Parkinson's disease. Oh. He passed at 86 years old. He was born in Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
But I believe he died in California.
Yeah. LA. Wow.
It is so like it is so what is the word I'm looking for? I mean, disappointing is an understatement, but it's devastating that we are living in that generation where we have to watch all of these pioneers of these genres and music and all that, and we have to watch them all die.
Yeah, it's like the
Rap,
other day.
Dolly Parton and bubble rap.
Oh my God.
Stevie Nicks, which brings me to the next topic away from the sadness. And oh my God,
Eric was very happy about this, guys, just in case you didn't notice.
It started. People were messaging me and they're like, they started following each other on Instagram, and I'm like, get fucked. And I looked and I'm like, get fucked. And I was like, there's no fuck, no. And everyone's like, was Fleetwood Mac going to get back together? I'm like, well, Stevie has already made it clear that there is no Fleetwood Mac without Christine. So take that and put it out of your head. And then she posted the beginning of a lyric, and one of them posted the beginning, and the other one finished it on their page as a post. And then we got billboards and an announcement that we are finally, for the first time ever, getting a reissue of the Buckingham Nicks album, baby!
Yes.
Oh my God. I don't, in case anybody has listened to most of our episodes, if you have, bless your hearts. We appreciate you. We in the Fleetwood Mac episode we did forever and a day ago, we talked about how right before Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks joined Fleetwood Mac on New Year's Eve of 1974, they had released a very poorly acclaimed and not very widely pressed album called Buckingham Nicks, which a lot of the songs on that album actually either ended up being on the self-titled Fleetwood Mac album, or ended up they used like either the music behind it, or they used lyrics and they change it up or stuff. When you listen to them and you listen to the Buckingham Nicks and then you listen to self-titled Fleetwood Mac and you sit there and you go, but now literally, because it's never been, the only reissues ever done were some really shitty bootlegs.
Okay. It's funny because you know all this shit. You know all this stuff, and I am learning along with the rest of us. Unless you already knew it, listener. For those who don't know,
Man, when I tell you when my boss at the old record store got a hold of that record for me, and it's in great condition, and he didn't end up charging me a whole lot for it. And I'd never heard it because it wasn't on Apple Music, it wasn't on anything. Like no streaming, no nothing.
so it was just record, like just a record.
Just record and YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So now we have. So I believe they. Let me see. I don't know if they've only put "Crying in the Night," which is my favorite. So okay, so the rest. It doesn't say when the rest is going to. Oh, okay, September 5th. The rest is going to be posted on Apple Music, but right now we have "Crying in the Night" as the first track.
I'll have to listen to it. I don't think September 5th. All right. We're close.
Her face, Stevie's face is just planted in the pillow currently. She does not give a fuck.
I think you should show the listeners for the first time, right?
Oh, my
'cause
room is so gross.
We haven't had Stevie on, or like you didn't have Stevie before
No,
the last episode. Do they
recorded
even know about Stevie?
No. Well, I posted something on my on my Instagram. So a couple weeks, 2 weeks ago, actually, 2 weeks ago today, we recorded an episode, which I'm going to be posting after this one, because I haven't gotten around to edit it, but this was some big news that's come out this week, so I kind of wanted to cover that. After we recorded, we ended up going to the Orange County Animal Shelter because Kat was thinking about looking at cats, and I eventually wanted to think about getting a dog. Didn't plan on bringing a dog. I didn't even know you could bring a dog home from the shelter that day.
Yep. They're ready. They're
Zero
like a Hungry
aware of
Howie's
that.
ready to go pizza.
So everybody ignore the messy room. This is Stevie Licks. Stevie. Hi, pretty girl.
Hi, Vivi. She is so cute.
She's like, please don't bother me.
She's like, Mom, I'm not for the fame. I'm for the beds. I'm for the beds and sheets.
Well, she's gonna have to start working to pay her fucking bills.
That's right. She's got to start pulling her own weight. That pretty face got to make some money.
I already made the TikTok account, but I haven't started making any videos yet. I'm going to soon.
You're close though. You've got the first step. But no,
yes.
Also, did you tell them the name Stevie Licks?
Stevie Licks, yep, which was crazy, the fact that I ended up naming her that, and then a couple days later is when the Buckingham Nicks thing came out. I'm like,
it was meant to be.
And I've literally I've been holding on to that name for a dog, that and Mick Fleetwolf. That Mick Fleetwolf and then Ozzy Osbourne.
Was that recent?
No, that's what I wanted Chip to be named.
Ozzy Os. Wait, that's not right.
Ozzy
What did you say?
Pawsborn.
Oh, okay.
Ozzy
That made more
Pawsborn.
sense than what I was thinking. Oh man, Ozzy Pause. I love that. Very musical. Your little family there.
Yeah.
Very fitting.
All the animals are going to have music based names.
I like that. I feel like I need to come up with names just to like present to you now. See, now what do you think about that?
Oh, I've been already going down a list in my head on how I can do different ones.
Uh,
But yeah, so that was a big thing that's happened recently, and eventually she's going to start accompanying me to my pop-ups. Um,
I
and
love
I'm very
that.
excited for that. I need to wait for sure though because she's still a little bit weird in public, and she doesn't want to walk when she has her harness on for whatever fucking reason.
She just needs training. She's not used to it, so she's probably like, "What the hell is
She's
this?"
mommy's little idiot. I mean, she does the leash just fine with her collar.
Yeah, but the harness must be weird for her. But she's such a sweet girl. And
Oh yeah, Kat
she's
was
just,
there.
yeah,
Kat was there,
I was there for the whole
encouraging
thing.
this the entire time.
Yes, and I'd do it all over again. I would. I would. Yes.
In fact, I know it's gonna be hard to see on camera, but
Oh yeah. Erica literally, did you Snapchat me or we were calling or something like that? And Stevie's giant head bonked her
yeah, literally,
under your
like
chin, right? Oof.
yeah, I was reaching down to grab something, and she slides right underneath and bonk.
Imagine if, oh my God, imagine, did that hit your teeth? Like, ooh, I could imagine that. Like, or
My
if you were
teeth were
like,
already closed.
oh, okay.
No,
I was gonna
but
say,
a couple days prior, Chip had done that while my mouth was open, and I almost bit my tongue off.
I was just gonna say, bro, imagine you were like talking or something and then they go and,
Right there, I can still feel where I literally my tongue didn't stop bleeding for like a good half hour.
oof, oof.
Yeah,
Hey, do you think I look good with like a nose piercing right here?
hell yeah. I think anybody looks good with the nose piercing. I encourage it. Just don't get a fucking septum.
Septum is the nose one right here, right? Yeah. Why not? Some people look good with it.
Some people, but not everybody.
I think some people look good with it though. Depends. But you know what? Whatever makes you happy, listener.
Much to do with music.
Yeah, and
Um.
this always happens.
Anyways, back to music. Um. But yeah, no. So But just so I mean that I this past week, like when I got the text on Tuesday, like literally I was getting ready for work and we were working together that night. And the lady Tracy that I met on Facebook Market, I bought the collection from her and she's a huge Fleetwood Mac fan. She messaged me and she goes, now that Ozzy's passed, you probably want to start marking up all the Ozzy and Sabbath records in your inventory, which by the way, I have none currently because I can't keep them in. Except for the one Sabbath Bloody Sabbath that I had in my inventory for 7 fucking months. I don't know why that sat forever. And I literally like I threw up. Because like you knew it was gonna happen. You didn't think it was gonna happen 2 weeks after his final goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah, that I think that surprised. I think that was probably the most surprising thing for everyone. I feel like some
I
people
think the
were
most
probably
surprising
thought
thing for
like,
me, I thought he was gonna die on stage.
really?
Well, did you know that he for the couple weeks before the show, he stopped taking all of his medications and painkillers. He wanted to be 100% there for that show. And he had to be strapped down too.
Yeah, I knew what I didn't know about the painkillers. Wow, that's like that's
That's
that's very
a
commendable.
fucking rock. That is the king of darkness right there. Not the prince of darkness, the fucking king.
No, I'm never doing that again. Um, yeah, he impressed me a lot.
And like he's not my favorite by any means, like my top 10 favorite, but I can say first off, I found out who Ozzy Osbourne was because of Hannah Montana. I'm going to add those clips in right now too.
Yes, we'll have a short little clip. Yeah,
Or the
I
one
remember
where
that
he
'cause
actually
Jackson
dresses up as
Jackson
Ozzy.
goes,
He's
yeah.
like, I thought I was getting a taco. What are you doing at a Hannah Montana concert? And I thought I was getting a taco.
Perfect plan! If I knew Ozzy Osbourne.
What you do now, love?
Sharon!
Barney! Barney!
Ozzy!
You cheeky monkey, come give Ozzy some love. Oh.
Ozzy! You look terrible! What are you doing at a Hannah Montana concert?
Oh, is that where I am? I thought I was getting a taco. Listen.
I'm listening!
Well?
You didn't say anything!
Oh, right. There's a party in my house.
I've seen that come across my news feed on all my social medias at least 15 times in the past couple
I
days.
gotta look that
And
up.
I've watched
I
it
have
every
not
single
seen it.
time.
I'm disappointed that it hasn't come across mine. What's up with that?
It was only in season 2, so we definitely saw it when we were kids.
Oh, 100%. No, I 100% saw that. Yeah.
But after that, and then so because I wasn't really raised around classic rock or rock music or metal or anything. So when my second guitar teacher gave me the tab for Mr. Tinker Train,
Mhm.
which is the first track on his album No More Tears, which I literally fell in love with. And then I found more of his stuff. Then I realized he was the singer of Black Sabbath and everything. And so that was one of the reasons why I really like dove into the old like classic metal and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
And like
surprised is that you didn't listen to rock younger. I mean, like I grew up around a lot of different types of music being introduced to me. But I remember as a kid, like
my
my dad
mom
would play.
listened to boy bands and 90s country, and my dad had the taste of a 90s lesbian. What?
Nice. That's fair. That's fair.
So no,
I remember
I was not cultured growing up.
I would listen to it in the car with my dad. We'd play 96.5 Orlando's classic rock station. When it was 96.5, it no longer exists. Yeah, yeah. But that was the thing when I was a kid.
See, we always heard Radio Disney in the car.
I always wanted to listen to Radio Disney. I only listened to it a couple times. Wasn't that on AM?
Yeah. In fact,
Yeah,
I need to
right.
reach back out. Ernie D, the one DJ, I had asked him and he said he'd come on the podcast sometime. So I need to reach out and get back with him about that because
that should be a thing. 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Because I remember hearing Ernie D, like I can still hear it vaguely in my brain from whenever we'd be out by the pool in the summer drinking virgin pina coladas by the pool and just listening to Radio Disney on the boombox. Like those little memories.
That's such a, oh my God.
Listen. So
I'm
about to say, you think that's crazy. So do you remember when the UCF apartments flooded during Hurricane Ian?
Not at all. Actually, no.
There were like three complexes that flooded out and had to be evacuated and abandoned.
I remember some flooding out, and I think it was during that hurricane, but I thought it was in Kissimmee. Unless I'm thinking of the wrong place. Okay, then maybe where it went up to like the second story, like it reached up to the second story. Okay, then maybe I do.
That was Kyle's fiance's apartment.
Ooh.
And so every time one of my Urbex YouTubers I watch has gone and like done videos in those complexes, I always, because there's one news clip that my mom showed me like when it first was put out, and you can see Rachel, the water is up to her and her friend's hips. She's wearing my brother's Navy shirt, and you can see them walking in the distance. And I remember that. I don't know why. That's just a little thing I remembered. Well, I was telling my coworker Kayla about it. I was rolling silverware. I'd set up this new video that Explorations with Josh had posted. And literally 3 minutes later, that exact news clip popped up in that video. His fiance. No, his fiance. So it was literally the clip of them walking through the water in the distance, the one that my mom had showed me. And I sent her, I'm like, timestamp 7 minutes. It's you, bitch. And she's like, is that, whoa, that is me. How did you recognize me? I'm like, I remember the little things. So that, like, yeah. So I remember little things like that. So yeah. So in terms of the music I listened to growing up and stuff, I didn't get to listen to stuff that really mattered, you know? Stuff with culture. Hold on. Cat, hold on. You're breaking up. Hold on. I don't remember. I said about like the lack of culture I grew up with. Hmm. See, my first favorite band was Train because my dad was a 90s lesbian. And that can easily be said about their music because they're from San Francisco. Hmm. No, no. Okay, I thought you were about to start singing Save Me San Francisco. I got excited, and then that wasn't what you were singing. And then I got sad. But yeah, so to wrap it up, that's basically all the big things that have been happening lately, that have happened lately in the music industry, and it's really just kind of, it's been no matter all the aspects of this have been fucking they have had me shook. Do the kids still say shook? What do the kids say in terms of shook now? I don't know. I don't listen to them because they're fucking annoying. That's a that's a New Englander thing. You learn something new every day. God damn. Well, we'd like to, yeah, and we'd like to extend our respect and everything to the families of these condolences to everybody who is passed, especially because of how like earth shattering this has been. And I can only imagine what Sharon's been going through. And like I say, music is universal. Buckingham Nicks. Oh man. Oh, I'm so excited for this. I really hope they remastered this really good. I really fucking hope they did. But tell everybody where they can find you, Kat. I think so. You can find You can find me on Instagram, Ericas.vinyl, TikTok, Erica.vinyl, I think. It's Erica.vinyl, Ericas.vinyl. I will never fucking remember that. Check out my vinyl online record store website. Check it out. I have a bunch of inventory going up, a bunch of used band shirts for $10 that I'm about to put up. I've a fuck ton that I recently got. If you want to help support opening this record store in Kissimmee, Florida, go go find the links on any of my social media. They'll be able to tell you where the iFund Women page is to help you out. Everybody, the different tiers who donate, helping me will help you at the same time. And there's different levels of different things. So that would definitely be appreciated. Share it with everybody, let people know. I'll be doing my pop-ups again at the Rock and Brews in Kissimmee twice a month. Keep updated on the social media like our Facebook, Erica's Vinyl, online record store and blog, just to keep up with the updates and everything. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling. Um, Trying to think, is that it? Oh yeah, and just keep 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 sharing this. Who are we sharing this podcast with, Kat? I know. You really had me there for a second. I thought you really had something coming, and then you just faltered, and I'm like, God damn it. I got one. Share this with the security officer at your local Ross or TJ Maxx because they look miserable as fuck. Apparently, my grandpa got a golf cart in California. It's funny you said that. Anyways, thank you for listening to your 10th favorite podcast. We will be back very soon. We will have the episode that we previously recorded coming out not too long after this. It will be on the Summer of Soul or the revolution that wasn't televised. It's very exciting. Yeah. See, it's so hard to tell hippies from homeless nowadays. Not hating on homeless, by the way, because I've considered it in there's some hippies that some hippies are a little bit. Whenever I get a chance. Soon, yes. Alrighty. We will see you guys soon. Oh, and this will be a video on YouTube. So go watch this video. Especially, I'm adding in clips that you need to go watch for context. So please go check that out as well. We will see you soon. Love you guys.
Now playing Music History on a High Note.